Soldier, keep on marching on. Head down till the work is done. Waiting on that morning sun. Soldier, keep on marching on. Head in the dust, feet in the fire. Labor on that midnight wire. Listening for that angel choir. You got nowhere to run. You wanna take a drink of that promised land. Gotta wipe the dirt.
Hey guys, welcome to Halloween on Military Street. I didn't mess it up that time and call it Mystery Street. Here we are at the Foster Old Homes, I said Foams, fair, which Chuckles the Clown did some judging, which that'll be on later on. Some really cool structures in here, historical ones, dating back to the 1700s. There's a blacksmith shop on there and everything. You're going to see some guests that are going to look very familiar when going up there. This fair was pretty cool. Captain Rendrag's been out to sea for a long time, so I've never heard of this thing until recently when the good old-fashioned librarian Marin invited me up to do some judging. And of course, I gave that over to Chuckles, and he took care of that. So here you see the blacksmith shop there. See, I'll get a close-up. Was made in 1870. This one definitely has been restored. It's not the 1870s one. You can see the new window in there, new style, but bars keep you out of there. A bunch of little vendors, cupcakes. You cannot have the cupcakes and make gains. That is what one of the wrestlers that was training us would say. Here we go, some more photos of that. Some tractors. I think they missed the marker on that. They could have some tractor races there. That could have been fun, especially with the lawn tractors. I mean, it's ideas I can give them next time. I might be on the committee. Some cool Foster Center. That's a Hummer. Not fun to ride in. Some little games for you guys. And then we're going to go a little more to the vendors here. Some plants. I, of course, was poor, so could not afford anything. So if anybody wants to pay me, definitely I'll take that next time I go to this, because it would have been nice. So go ahead. By the way, I rent out a lot of my characters. If you want to know, definitely send me a message. Some more vendors there. Went to the Foster Library. They were trying to raise some funds. And as Chuckles spun, instead of taking, he gave the candy, and then he gave the kids a balloon and some cash, believe it or not. This is definitely not the evil Chuckles that has been invading my space. This is the one that...
Hey, Babs, how's the hunting going for the folks for the battle? Well, not so good, seeming how, he has not finished the time machine yet. What? Why is it always my fault? What? Well, you haven't. You haven't finished the time machine. How are we gonna get someone if you don't finish it? I don't know. I guess I'll get it in a second, guys. I'll finish it, I promise. I do have an idea, though. Oh? What's that? Well, I think with my magic, seeming how I have worked with the old-fashioned old Easter bunny, possibly I can use some of that magic to bring some, toys to life. How are you gonna do that? You ever watched Indian in a Cupboard? Of course I have. I've been around for 300 years. That's one of the Gen X's best movies. No, it's not. That is not one of Gen X's best movies. It 100% is not. The never-ending story is. Guys, we can argue about this later. But I got this thing from Egypt. This little magic box. And, it does the same thing. I was playing around with it. And I used some of my magic mixed with their magic. And what do you know? The toys come alive. No, they don't. I'll show you next episode that they do. But, I want to introduce you guys to some brand new commentators for the battle. Oh, yeah? Yeah, so I figure this is my idea. We can put the toys against each other, but we also can get some historical fights amongst each other. Some real-life fights. Mix them up, you know? And, we can make this at the end of the month kind of like a little, well, special. Yeah, kind of like wrestling's pay-per-views, only we'll steal one from USWF. Don't do that. Those guys are scary, especially that Blackjack character. Come on. We'll call them free-per-views. Who cares? They didn't coin it. Yeah, besides, 95% of USWF wrestlers are old and decrepit. They're not gonna come after us. We know. They like us. So, there's that. You better be right. I want to make sure you're right. I'm right. But let me introduce you to some new friends, some commentators. I'm gonna leave the ring, and here they come.
Welcome back. As we were interrupted by those dopey gnomes, you are watching Halloween on Military Street. Again, I didn't mess it up. And we're back down to the old days of the Foster Fair, and this was in July, so it comes around, I think, early July, if I remember right. Not too far after 4th of July, so this is airing up in August. I apologize. It takes me a little bit to get this stuff edited together. But give you guys some time to try to get it up to next year and hit this thing.
This guy's got it.
Some really cool little arts and crafts there. Possibly might get my own tent to set up while I'm doing my my stuff too. Kind of kill two birds with one stone. Do my art.
Remember that. Those woods right there where the
and then Chuckles does what he's got to do during the day
if there was a clown
as
in the
well.
woods,
So this
we
would
were
be kind of cool. Checking out some of the art over there. I don't know why Chuckles is taking his time. He was recording this back in the house. You can see some really cool art over here as well. This is really neat. This gentleman right here actually does a lot of my favorite books, the Rocky Point ones and everything, so that was kind of cool. Some shirts. Don't need any more t-shirts, although if anybody wants to donate some and cut the sleeves off for me, that would be great. My arms are having issues fitting and stuff. We're coming right over here, checking out some more authors, some historical photos. Really cool. And I don't know if some of these buildings are still up there. I'll have to check. I think they might be. I think I see some colorized ones up there. We'll have to make a trip up there. I'm going to try to get myself an electric bike soon so I can get around and check some of this stuff out. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Checking out some more. The schoolhouse. Some of the photos of the folks that are definitely not with us anymore. Well, there's your Halloween part. Some ghosts of this area. And I guarantee you there's some ghosts inside these structures. And there's definitely some ghost hunters in this structure. Along with a ghost hunter that was hanging out with me, Keith Johnson. He was one of the judges. Great dude. Great books, by the way. Look him up. Check us out. He's also local here in Rhode Island. He has his own show, Ghost Star Near, and a really great show. So, DM me some info or email me if you want to find out more about his show. And anybody here with these historical shirts, if you want to donate them to me, cut the sleeves off, that'd be awesome. I think I do have a t-shirt from them. I did get one that I donated for. It was weird. Chuckles did the show, but still had to donate to get a t-shirt. Those ladies knew how to bamboozle me. Some great flowers over there. But it was worth it. It went to the cause, right? And it only cost me $2, so that ain't too bad. Raffle stuff. I never win anything in raffles, and Chuckles doesn't either. He's kind of not good at that stuff.
And this is the second year doing Foster's Got Talent that the one band in the competition, they take the prize. So let's hear it for all the bands out there, right? Our hard-working musicians working together as a team.
Oh, hello world. It was such a pleasure to be there and judge all those lovely, talented people. Oh, wait. It wasn't me. It was the Rent-A-Chuckles. Oh, ain't he sweet? I'm not. And when I get up there, I'm gonna replace him with me. But there's a problem about getting up there. You see, the gnomes have neglected their jobs, and they're playing with toys now. Almost playing with fire, should I say. So I'm gonna have to revisit my situation and find an easier, better way to get up there. Halloween is coming. It is coming quick. And this world deserves a real evil clown. It deserves the real Chuckles the Clown. I hope you're okay with that.
It's my favorite part of the fair, actually, next to the judging. It was the art stuff. You see some great paintings, pictures, all done by the youth, 4-H. I think there are some teenagers and maybe some adults. I didn't really take time to look at too much of the cards. Most of them I read were definitely of younger children from 4-H and teenagers. Great artwork. Keep this up, guys. We got more of this art, photographs. Art is the way to civilization. Art is the way to stop this hatred. Art is the way to get out of your head. I see a Squishmallow with a rainbow there. My daughter would have loved that. Art is the way, and there's so many forms of art. There's drawing, there's painting, there's acting, there's singing, there's cooking. Guys, when you say you're not good at art, you're not trying, okay? Just find something. And if you're not the best at it, man, some of these paintings, you look at them and you say, well, those don't look that great, but the person had fun, and that's what it comes down to. You got to have fun. Not everybody's going to be Vincent van Gogh or the next Leonardo. So it's just go out there and do it comes natural to you, and you have fun with it. Music's a great way. I absolutely love music as well. Camaro right there, that brought home some memories. I owned a 1984 blue and an 86 red Camaro. Some cool stuffies, an engine made right there. That was cool. Some stuff from 4-H, winning prizes and everything. Not, some art, but it's definitely Horizon. This one I liked a lot with the volcano, and it looked like dinosaurs and a dog. Got a little comic book, Piggy. Another car. Want to pet Peg really bad. Some great photos there. Pictures of the desert. Desert's awesome. Looks like a cheetah man from the video game. Could be not, but it looked like it. Space. My daughter eldest loves space. She would have loved that one as well. Some good old little galleries there put together. Awesome backgrounds, pictures. More awards, more props. This was really a cool little area. So definitely get your kids into 4-H, Scout, something like that. Get them going, get them away from the television. Acting guilds, you name it. Singing. Let's unplug. Get the kids out there, and it's a good way to start them off with how to deal with emotional tolerance and all that sorts of things, and regulate themselves into being happy. And it goes into their adulthood, trust me. I left that part out for a while, and I'm grateful that I'm getting back into it. Art is definitely good. Back outside to the blacksmith shop. I'm a welder. I haven't messed with the blacksmith stuff yet, but I can weld, and I'm thinking about making my own furnace so I can start not only making metal stuff, but homemade glass to go over some of my art. Going down to the animals, and chickens. What are you, a chicken? Can't say the rest of that. Get in trouble. Watching Devil's Rejects. You'll catch where I came with that. Rhode Island Red. And catch where that one came from too, by the way. Some posies. And we said more chickens right there. And boonies. Boonie. Love that line from Nightmare Before Christmas, which I will be playing today after editing this. Can't watch that enough times. Some more chickens. These guys had some weird little, kind of reminded me of my hair. I think they were imitating me. Son of a chickens. We'll see who fries you up later. The buzzer for the fight. Some more chickens. Was a great time, and I look forward to returning next year. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Remember, like, subscribe, share.